feminist women like Zara Faris who are internalizing their own subjugation.
Who is Zara Faris?
I actually didn't know of this woman, and I just looked her up now as you mentioned that, because I was like, who is this woman and what's she saying? And literally, I've just come across her website, and it's so funny because her tagline is women's rights without feminism. But then the first video I clicked on was like, why I should identify as a feminist. So I'm a little bit like, stop, look at the video at the top, on the top right.
This one?
So it goes, look at her motto under Zara Faris. It says women's rights without feminism, categorically, yeah? Look at her first video, why I should identify as a feminist. So I need to do some digging. But Siraj, thank you for your support.
We'll do a whole piece on her.
And yeah, I will definitely look into her. That's thank you so much. When people are connecting me to a lot of people, even people that you're recommending me to get on my channel, I learned so much because I had no idea who they were before. So there's this woman who does actual therapy for people who have been indoctrinated by religion. And somebody just sent me an email saying, could you get her on your channel and just talk about, just the process of what happens on a neurological level when you shed religion. And I was like, wow. And I just spent like half the night binging her videos, and I'm like, and so I really honestly keep doing this, please. When you can connect me to like-minded or completely polar opposite minds, please keep doing it. I love the learning curve.
Really, I reckon that'd be very interesting. What about you actually interview Zara Faris, because she's saying women's rights for feminism. Women's rights literally means feminism.
Without feminism, she's saying it. That's why I was so intrigued. Like, what's her recipe for success? But then her first video is.
I think she's the one. I think she's the one who's basically saying, "I want my rights and lefts." That's what she's saying. Feminism says, "Do not hit a woman." Feminism says women should be given equal opportunity, and they have a right to work and autonomy over their bodies.
Just
that's
everything
what feminism.
That men get, basically. That's all we're asking for. Just the rights. Same damn thing.
Treat us like an equal human being. That's what feminism says.
That's it.
And she's saying, I don't want that. Okay. That's called internalized misogyny. Yeah. And she's saying, no, I want the right to be beaten up by my husband if I cross the line. That's what she's saying. She's saying, I cannot be taken as an equal partner of my male counterpart. Yeah. As the Quran says, chapter 4, verse 34, that men are a degree above women. She's saying that, look, I want to accept that hierarchy. So, look, I mean,
you have to accept a lot of things. It's just, honestly, Horace, it baffles me, man. It's such cognitive dissonance at play. Like, to the point where you believe this so much now that defending it actually becomes like your life's purpose, because you cannot now get out of that like cushiony worldview that you've made for yourself. Whereas imagine, to call Islam feminist, you have to accept all of these things as feminist statements. The fact that women are deficient in intellect, the fact that women can be beaten for disobeying their husbands, the fact that a woman's testimony is half that of a man's, the fact that women have imposed modesty doctrines on them that don't apply to men, right? So the burden of proof, honor, it's all skewed against us. And that women are the reason that men's lust is provoked. That's all on us from Islam. That women are also an evil omen that come and disappear in the shape of the devil. That's the Prophet's own words. That's why I put those two little devils above your head in one of the thumbnails. I loved it. It was so deep, but most people wouldn't have got that. But Muhammad actually said that. So, and the fact that nations with female leaders won't succeed. Hold on, let me just finish my list. Sorry, of how bad this is. Okay, that no woman, no nation would be successful with a female leader. A standard saying from the Prophet himself, that, as Zahara said, men are a degree above women. Women get half the inheritance than a man. These are all statements that come out of Islam that you have to tell me are feminist. And like I said earlier, if a woman chooses to get remarried after being divorced, she loses custody of the children. And that children who are no longer toddlers are automatically their fathers, according to Sharia as well. So please tell me how all of that long list of stuff that I've just dropped is feminist. What you must have to tell yourself, all the things I knew were just two major ones. Muhammad tried to like abolish slavery slowly, but he stopped little girls being buried, and he was the first feminist. All of these things inherently contradict those two little nice bushy examples, like the woman story you were trying to tell me today, that you were trying to look for the story of the woman throwing rubbish at the prophet for ages, because these are like these tiny morsels of like cuteness that we're fed, and we go, oh yeah, it is so great.
When it
Siraj is
comes
also
to,
saying she lies to non-Muslims with a straight face,
yeah,
and we need
which
to
doesn't,
challenge
yeah,
that. Well,
they're gonna
yeah,
keep,
that's why
they,
I'm here, Siraj. If you like these videos and want to support me in my activism, then you can support me on Patreon or PayPal. Stay free, everyone.